Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is Sunday, February 17th, 2013. My name is Erin Lee. You can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. This week's readings for Monday, February 18th to Sunday, February 24th. We're going to use Doreen Virtue's messages from the Angels card deck. So this week's color choices are green, blue, and yellow. Again, that's green, blue, and yellow. So as I'm shuffling the cards, we're going to ask that the angels bring forward the messages that we most need for the week to benefit our highest good and to keep us in integrity. And we'll fan out the cards. And the first card is for Monday and Tuesday. So the message for Monday and Tuesday is family. Seraphina is coming up. She is the angel of family. So the first couple of days this week, it's really important to make sure that you're connecting with family. Now, family is not necessarily the people that you were born into, but family is friends, family, community. So it's really important the first couple of days this week to make sure that you're connecting with family. It's also coming up that there are shifts and changes that are happening in people's family worlds right now, restructuring and how those relationships are working. And so this is going to be particularly apparent the first couple of days this week. The other message that's coming through is that it's really important to approach all of these situations with a feeling of compassion. Compassion for yourself and compassion for the other people in the situation. At the same time, make sure that you aren't taking responsibility for issues that aren't yours. So a lot of family stuff coming up the first couple of days this week, and it's interesting because it also feels like this is perhaps something that's currently happening right now, today being Sunday. Going into the middle of the week, Wednesday and Thursday, Archangel Michael is coming through. And this is... Archangel Michael is one of the heavy guns, one of the big guys. So there's a lot of stuff coming up around life purpose, really sorting and figuring things out. So it's entirely possible that midweek is going to feel a little bit chaotic. If that starts happening, make sure you call on Archangel Michael and ask for help, especially since things are happening in our personal worlds, in our family and personal relationships. So calling on Archangel Michael and really getting in touch with your energetic support system, asking your angels and your guides for help, particularly midweek this week, really important. Archangel Michael also comes up around life purpose. So again, if you're really focusing on moving forward with life purpose, particularly from a career perspective, support coming in from family and personal relationships, but also really making sure that you're getting a lot of support from other systems. All right. And going into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of the week, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. So things are really lifting off. Even if there does seem to be a bit of chaos in what's happening during the mid part of this week, know that everything is coming together and everything is taking off. Just continue to have faith and continue to work towards your goals and what's important to you. Don't let that take a back seat, and don't put that on the back burner. Family relationship stuff, if it is causing you trouble this week, is going to work itself out. So concentration is more on you, becoming more introverted and working on self and knowing that things are happening. I'm particularly taken by the clock in this image as well. The timing with what is happening in your world right now is in divine order. Everything is happening as it needs to. Just continue to push forward. All right, going into the colors. So for our green people, your card this week, you are a life worker. So again, light worker rather, and life worker. So for this week, it is really important. Life purpose work is really coming up for you this week. So it is entirely possible that you'll be met with challenges, particularly on friend and family level, in terms of moving forward with your life purpose. So really connecting with what it is that you want and what you need. Family is going to come around because they're your support. They're part of they're part of you. But now is not the time to be leaning on them, now is the time to be really stepping into yourself and moving forward. So coming in and really getting a strong feeling for what life purpose is for you and moving forward with that. For our blue people, your card is around giving birth to new ideas, new situations. So again, things are happening, although more on a family front. It's interesting how these cards have come about. There has been a lot that's been percolating for you this year, and even though this is a card of moving forward and bringing forward new situations, it's also a very peaceful and relaxing card as well. So a lot of foundation work is still being pushed and promoted at this time. So again, a feeling of coming more within yourself and planting on more of a private level, as opposed to being really expansive and really out there with the energy that you're putting out. Yeah, a time for bringing energy back in. And for our yellow people, interesting. This card is actually talking about taking a bit of a step back and really looking at what's happening within different situations in your world. I know a lot of the reading has been based on life purpose and on family, but they're showing me that there are other situations that your energy and concentration is really being pulled to. So making sure that you aren't really pushing forward with ideas this week that are brand new. It feels like there are, although the idea itself is very valid and that the project that you're working on is perfect, it is divinely guided, it's coming in that there are blocks that are coming up and that you're wanting to push things forward almost in an artificial manner, that there's a lot of momentum and drive and you're forcing things to happen. So again, stepping back, taking a break and not pushing and forcing things to happen, going more into a place of laying foundation work and making sure that you're getting out of your own way. So take a break, take some time off, and allow things to naturally unfold and happen. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Erin Lee, and I hope you have a fabulous week.